Men fall in love with women's absence. Let me go ahead and explain. Hello, my name is Carla and restoring healthy mindsets is my thing. I mentioned in a previous video to not be clingy and why being clingy does not work. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you what to do to make a man miss you while you're absent. With whatever he's doing, most of the time, the men that we're attracting are hardworking men. And here's one thing that I don't want you to do. If he's being hardworking and he's spending time at work, don't nag that you miss him, that you want to spend time with him, or complain that he's not there. On the contrary, what I want you to do is be positive, be genuine, be lighthearted whenever you guys are talking on the phone, and always end on a good note. Always treat him right if you guys do live with each other. So that whenever the time comes that he comes back around, he's already going in with the mindset of she's my happy place or she's my peace. And that is so attractive for a woman to provide that lightheartedness and that energy. Because even though you do miss him and you do want to see him, it's best for us not to nag, because this situation is out of his control. So instead, we want to do the opposite. We want to bring joy, peace, and comfort. This is why working on yourself and building that inner peace yourself is important so that your man can find you addicting.
Be careful using this strategy because it works extremely well. If you want that man obsessed, this is a tactic that's used by the CIA and the FBI. There's actual neuroscience research behind it. This is the dopamine gap strategy. Basically, be warm, but be strategically available. Let me explain what that means. The brain releases more dopamine in anticipation of a reward. Think about how that works in the brain. When a reward is unpredictable, the brain remains super fixated on it, which is basically why the guy that gives you mixed signals is the guy that you want more than the guy that's clearly into you. This is all science. This is how the brain works, which is fascinating once you understand, and then you can actually get ahead of it. Detachment from these men, that's a whole other conversation. You can watch any other of my videos talking about detachment. We're talking about how to seduce today, how to attract, how to be in your power, understand your brain, understand your attachment style, understand your loops so that you can get ahead of them, manage them, and then not only that, you can leap forward into your most inner seductress, most powerful, beautiful, delicious, amazing self. So when he knows when to anticipate your call, your text, you're going to be available whenever he wants to see you, the brain no longer thinks that you're unpredictable. So it starts to settle down, okay? There's no danger because you're super predictable. Not necessarily a bad thing, but that's just how the brain works. So once his nervous system basically stabilizes and understands how predictable you are, he no longer has to work to chase you. There's no anticipation, there's no buildup, no dopamine spike. But if you're busy, if catching you is a little more difficult, if it's unpredictable, his brain doesn't fully get closure, and the brain hates an unfinished loop. And then he starts building some cognitive tension. He's trying to understand, when is he going to see you next? When are you going to call next? Are you even interested? You're giving him that dopamine simply by not being available. Can you believe that? So again, step into your power, ladies. Understand how simple it is to have the man chase you. Not that hard.
Ladies, here's why a man gets addicted to you and forgets any other woman exists. A man doesn't become addicted to you just because you're the prettiest woman in the room. He becomes addicted because you're the one that makes him feel something that he can't get anywhere else. Clarity with mystery, warmth with boundaries, softness with strength. That's what hooks him. Let me break it down to you in a way that most men won't admit. Men get addicted to emotional peace that they didn't know they needed. Not silence, peace, the kind that makes him breathe deeper when he's talking to you. The kind that makes him fix his own behavior without you having to raise your voice. Men get addicted to women who carry themselves like they're already chosen. Not desperate, not performing, just natural confidence. That I'm whole with or without you energy pulls him in harder than any chase. Men get addicted when your attention feels earned, not automatic. Men get addicted to a woman who can set a boundary without giving a speech. You shift your energy, you don't beg. You step back, you don't explode. That's elegance, that's composure. He feels it in his chest. Men get addicted to emotional intimacy that feels rare, not cheap. Men get addicted when they know you'll walk away instead of losing yourself. That's the magic, when he realizes you value yourself more than his potential. Men get addicted to the woman that is soft, but not accessible to everyone. Your energy is exclusive. Your kindness is intentional. Your vibe is not something he can replace or replicate. Men get addicted when you make him level up without ever saying the words. Not fix yourself, not prove yourself. He just feels like he should be better because you bring out the best version of him without even forcing it. A man becomes addicted when you realize you're not competing for him. He's competing for the privilege of keeping access to you. Peace and love. Like and follow.
Welcome to the channel. Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for dropping your comments. I appreciate your views. Then today we are going to be looking at how to make a guy obsessed with you in a relationship. This is particularly for ladies. Ladies, you can drop your secrets in the comment section. You can tell us how you did it or how you do it, such that other ladies also get the tactic to make their men obsessed with them.
Do y'all realize how easy it is to make a man obsessed with you? Do this and I guarantee you he might not fold your laundry, but he will fold into your hand. Give me just 30 seconds of your time and I will walk you through just how easy it is to make a man obsessed with you. Ready? Number one, always leave on a high note. Whether it's when the conversation is getting good or the date is getting really good, that's the best time to leave because it's gonna leave him wanting more. Second thing, you gotta give him attention, but then you gotta pull back because if you are always available, he will get too comfortable. But if you are hot 1 minute and a mystery the next, he will not be able to stop thinking about you. Third thing is you gotta create small doses of jealousy, not in a toxic way. You're not looking for drama, you just need to subtly remind him that you are desirable. The last thing you gotta do is create an interesting life for yourself and then show him the trailer to how interesting your life is so that he wants to be a part of that. You gotta remember, ladies, obsession is not about chasing him, it is about making him chase you. So be rare, be consistent in your value, and don't always be accessible to him.
If you want that man to chase after you, come crawling back completely obsessed, this video's for you. Circumstances do not matter. I don't care if this man broke up with you, told you he doesn't want you, and he's not going to change his mind. If you do what I'm about to tell you, see how quickly he switches up. First, we are not gonna stalk them. We don't care who they're talking to. We don't give a shit. We're gonna focus on our self-concept and make sure that you have really good beliefs about yourself throughout the day. Your mind, you're gonna be telling yourself, I am the best. Everybody wants me. Nobody compares to me. And then throughout the day, you're gonna be telling yourself, he only wants me. Stop thinking about me. I'm the only person that he wants. He completely changed his mind. When I tell you this shit works, because it does not take long. I've heard people who have done this in just a few days. Their man is messaging them, completely apologizing, being a complete different person. The reason why it works is they just changed their assumptions, just started thinking, being delusional, visualizing this person as the ideal version.
Welcome back to How to Make a Man Obsessed with You Part 2. Today I'm telling you how to train your boyfriend like a dog to treat you like a princess. Duh, because that's what we deserve. It's actually so simple. It's called operant conditioning, and you've probably already used it without knowing, but it's how you train a dog. It's genuinely how you train a dog. It's a psychological theory by B.F. Skinner. B.F. Skinner, boyfriend Skinner. He's literally the drama king of behaviorism. But he says, people repeat behaviors when they get rewarded and avoid behaviors when they get punished. Duh, just like a dog. So we can literally shape your man's behavior behind his obsession by being intentional about when we reward him and when we pull away. This is not toxic. This is psychology, okay? You didn't hear this from me. You heard this from B.F. Skinner, who was dead. So don't blame anyone. Okay, here's my 4-step obsession formula. 1, reinforce the behavior you want. Sounds simple. We oftentimes reinforce bad behavior on accident. Let's 1, focus on reinforcing the behavior we want. Did he plan a real date? Yes? Let's give him a big hug and show deep appreciation. Give him that extra reward. He needs to be like, oh my god, I did something good, so now I'm getting rewarded. Give him a big hug. Be like, I love you, babe. Thank you so much for planning this amazing date. Another example. Did he open up emotionally? Is he finally putting his ego to the side and letting you in? You give him a big kiss and we say, thank you for sharing, babe. That made me feel a lot closer to you. This literally conditions his brain. When I treat her well, I get pleasure. Boom. Boy math. When I treat her well, I get pleasure. The key is only reward him when he does something you want more of, not the bare minimum. It's so easy when a man gets you 1 singular rose to be like, thank you so much. Bitch, where's the bouquet? In simple terms, if you reward him for getting you a single flower, you're never gonna get the bouquet. Next. Very simple again, we oftentimes forget, ignore bad behavior. We're not punishing him when he does something bad, we are ignoring him when he does something bad. And that's totally different. Let's say he forgets about your anniversary and you like text him nonstop and you're like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you forget about your anniversary? This is gonna push him away. And be like, oh god, what is going on right now? Like, this is gonna push him away, and it's not gonna make him fix what he did wrong. What is gonna make him fix what he did wrong and not do it again is by linking distance to losing you. So when he does something wrong, you have to pull away. Don't yell at him, just pull away and be quiet. Silence is louder than anything you can yell at that man. We aren't punishing him, we are being quiet. So if he ghosts you for 2 days, that's bad behavior. No reward, you distance yourself. He gives a lazy effort, no reward. Let him feel the discomfort of our distance. We are training his nervous system to associate neglect with losing us, so he'll never neglect us again. Our distance and absence is so loud. That is critical. Ignore bad behavior. Intermittent reinforcement triggers obsession. What is this? Okay, intermittent reinforcement is not always using the same reply, the same lovey-dovey text. Sometimes it's sexy, sometimes it's lovey. Keep it surprising, okay? That's why people love slot machines, because they never know when they're gonna win. They never know when they're gonna hit. Make yourself a slot machine. Let him wonder, did I make her happy today? Did I make her happy today? Sometimes when he gives you a bouquet of roses, you smile so big and you give him 1 million kisses. And then you say, let's go get dinner, babe. Sometimes when he gives you a bouquet, you say, let's go to the bedroom. You know, keep it exciting. You want to keep him on his toes. He's going to be like, if I get her this bouquet, I wonder what she's going to do. You are like a surprise jackbox. Boom, in his face. This isn't toxic. This is exciting. Remember that. And like to not know what's coming next. Keep him guessing what your reaction is going to be when he keeps doing good things for you. Okay? Lastly, create a reward loop he craves. Give him those dopamine spikes, those happy spikes. Unexpected compliments. Let's say y'all are just walking, you really like your shirt, like, I really like your shirt today, you look so sexy. Boom, unexpected, random, out of the... Don't do it all the time, though. If you're lovey-dovey all the time, the compliment's not going to mean as much, okay? Little doses of affection, like if y'all are walking, hold his hand randomly, but don't be all over him all the time. And then, I don't know, crack some jokes only you two get when you're in public to make him feel more connected to you. Happy spikes. Happy spikes. Bottom line, you guys, we aren't punishing him, we are training him. We aren't controlling him, we are guiding him into becoming a version of himself that is most worthy of us. Boom. And guess what? We actually are helping him in the long run. And if we all train our men, then we have a better society. Because if they break up with us, at least they'll be better for the next woman. Okay, guys, that's kind of fun and silly, but you literally train your man like a dog to treat you like a queen. And that's the bottom line of this video. Again, super simple. Reward good behavior, ignore bad behavior, intermittent reinforcement, and keep him on his toes. That's all you need to know to make your man treat you like a queen. Okay, well, you guys really liked this, so I did another video, and I hope this one was just as insightful. All right, I love you guys. Mwah.
This is how you're going to get him obsessed with you. I mean, to make him fall fucking in love with you. And this is for even guys that have treated you bad, that have ghosted you, that have left. These guys will come crawling the fuck back. When he wakes up in the morning, he's thinking about you. You're the first person on his fucking mind. And even the guy you've been in no contact with for fucking ever, they're gonna come crawling back and start acting right. This concept is so simple. How you view and treat yourself is how other people will treat you. You need to start treating yourself like you're the shit, like you're the one and the fucking only. Even if you don't believe it right now, I want you to look yourself in the mirror every fucking day and tell yourself that you're one of a kind. You can get any guy that you want. If you wanted your ex back, you could fucking have him back at any point in time. You are not going to chase someone. You only attract people. I've had one client do this particularly for the past week, and her ex fucking came back into her life that she hadn't talked to in over 2 years. Stop telling yourself that you'll never be fucking good enough, because you're gonna be fucking great. And trust me, you keep doing this, the energy is going to shift and they will come fucking running.
How to make him obsessed with you, and use these wisely because he'll be thinking of you 24/7, okay? Number one, I realized this in like the past year, and I think it might be one of the most important ones, but hear me out here. Rejection breeds obsession, okay? So we are not going to be clingy. We are not clingy girlies, because a guy doesn't want a clingy girl that's there at his beck and call. I've said this before in different ways, but when you reject someone on hanging out the first time, or seeing them, you know, right when they want you to, or that exact night that they met you, or like going to the next day event or whatever it is with them, or a next day date, like, you have a life too, and you do not want to give your all right away. Don't push things off in your own personal life or in your life to be at their beck and call. Rejection breeds obsession. They will be obsessed with you if you show them that you are confident and you have things to do in your life. Number two, mix excitement with mystery. Post the things that you're doing. Talk about the things that you're doing, but don't tell them too much, because you need to be that hot, mysterious girly so that they are mysterious about what you're up to, what you're doing, what you're going to be doing when you're not posting, what you're doing on the day that you don't text back or the hour that you don't text back. Be mysterious. It's hot. Number three, and this just puts men in their feels, not fields, but eye contact. Maintain and engage in that eye contact, because it gives you the butterflies. It gives girls the butterflies too. Eye contact is key, everybody, okay? Number four, always end on a good note. You want to be his happiness and his peace. This is just a golden rule for anyone, but people want to surround themselves around you or around someone that is happy, that gives off good energy, that they have fun with, that they feel comfortable with, that brings them peace, no drama, no nothing like that. Bring peace to those people around you's lives, and I promise you, they will be obsessed with your presence and they will want to hang out with you more and more and more. And number five, last but not least, treat yourself like you are your own obsession. If you show them that that's your standards and you're obsessed with yourself to treat yourself to the highest standard, then they will too. It's a standard, and they will need to treat you that way. So yeah, use these wisely because they will be obsessed with you.
This is how you can make your man more obsessed with you. The first thing is respect. Ladies, you should learn how to respect your man. Without respect, that man he will hate you for the rest of his life. But if you show your man respect, you adore him. You know, men like this king treatment. You must treat your man like a king. There, he will be obsessed with you. Then the second thing is emotional peace. You should give your man emotional peace. Hereby I mean avoid unnecessary quarrels, unnecessary arguments. That will provide peace, emotional peace to him. Then the third is, ladies, you should avoid being over clingy. You should avoid being over clingy to men in relationships. You don't have to always be the first to text. You in a day you call like 20 times. No, my dear. You also give him gap. He will call you. He will text you back. And when he's free, he will take you out. It's not always you leading everywhere, suggesting, let's go here, let's go for outing. I'm coming at your place. No. Avoid being over clingy. Your man will miss you in that time that you avoid him. And you should also take some time. If he sends a text, don't answer immediately. Take your time. Thank you.